Hello, and thank you for your interest in becoming a volunteer with the Christian County Public School System. To become a volunteer, you must first watch this 5-minute orientation video. This video contains information on the value of a volunteer, confidentiality and safety, and school procedures. We look forward to welcoming you to our schools and appreciate your service to each and every one of our students. We need you. You empower students with effective learning experiences. You provide support and serve as an important resource for teachers and staff. You increase opportunities for personal attention and assistance to individual students. You give valuable input by serving on committees, councils, and study groups. How to become a volunteer. Step 1. Completion of orientation presentation. Watch the entirety of this presentation. This presentation includes important information on confidentiality, safety, school procedures, and more. How to become a volunteer. Step 2. Completion of a background check. Every volunteer partner must fill out an administrative office of the court's background check. School personnel may request a new background check on a volunteer at any time if deemed necessary. They may also require a national background check. Once the background check is completed and returned from the state office, the volunteer will be contacted by the school. Background check criteria. Applicants with the following convictions shall not be authorized to volunteer in our schools: all sex-related offense convictions, all offense convictions against minors, all felony offense convictions against persons or property, all alcohol violation convictions within 2 years from the date of check, and no more than 2 such offense convictions in total. All felony drug-related offense convictions within 15 years from date of check. Background check criteria continued. All deadly weapon-related offense convictions. All misdemeanor drug-related offense convictions within 5 years from the date of check. All abusive, threatening, harassing, and domestic-related convictions within 5 years from the date of check. Confidentiality training. Confidentiality means protecting all personal identifiable information and records collected, used, or kept by the school district about a student. What you see and or hear in a school, classroom, hallway, bathroom, cafeteria, or at any site or classroom activity should be kept confidential and should only be discussed or repeated with a teacher or principal. Do not discuss what you see or hear with parents or the students. One misplaced comment can do significant damage. Therefore, breach of confidentiality will be considered grounds for dismissal of your service to our schools. Ponder this. Scenario 1. While out shopping, an adult in the community says, "My child will be in 3rd grade this year, and I've heard Mrs. Smith is a bad teacher. You volunteer in her room. Give me the dirt." Answer to Scenario 1. No information may be released to the community member concerning this teacher. As a volunteer, an appropriate response would be, "I am not able to disclose information about staff members in our school. However, if you have a concern, you may want to contact the school's principal." Ponder this. Scenario 2. You are a volunteer in the school's front office, and a parent says to you, "I came to pick up my child at the school today, and there was a police car outside. What happened?" Answer to Scenario 2. No information may be released to the parent concerning this situation. As a volunteer, an appropriate response would be, "I am not able to disclose information about any student-related issues." Ponder this. Scenario 3. A parent confides in you that a 5th grade boy in Mr. Atkins' class is picking on her son. She asks, "Do you know this kid?" The volunteer says, "Yes, I know this boy, and you do too. He has red hair and glasses." Has the volunteer broken confidentiality? Answer to Scenario 3. Yes, the volunteer gave identifiable information on a student. This is a breach of confidentiality. An appropriate response could be, due to confidentiality laws, volunteers are not permitted to discuss individual students. School procedures. Reporting in at the school. When you arrive at the school, push the button on the intercom. State your name and purpose of your visit. When you enter the building, check in at the front office, sign the visitor log. You will receive a name badge. Please wear this at all times. Remain in the office area until further instruction is given by a staff member. School procedures: leaving the school. Once your meeting is over, return to the front office and sign out of the visitor's log. Be sure to make contact with the school's Family Resource Coordinator if you need to record hours of service or if you have any questions about your visit. School discipline. Allow the teachers to discipline students. If there are incidents of misbehavior, it is the teacher's job to handle this. As a volunteer, it is helpful to be specific about rules and expectations with students. Keep limits and boundaries in place. Consistently and calmly work with students while restating rules and expectations and offering reasonable choices. School safety. Safety is a top priority of Christian County Public Schools. Never open the door for anyone. Safety systems are in place for entering, exiting the building. Emergency procedures and evacuation plans are in each classroom and located in the school's front office. 10 Beatitudes of successful volunteer partners. Be positive, be helpful, be friendly, be appropriate, be on time, be encouraging, be humble, be attentive, be patient, be confidential. Congratulations! You have just completed the first step to becoming a volunteer in the Christian County Public School System. For Step 2 and Step 3, the background check and signature form, please visit the Christian County Public Schools website or call the school today.